right, so today is the 8th anniversary of the passing of the R&B singer Aaliyah. Remember, she passed in a plane crash 8 years ago. She was coming back from a photo shoot in the Bahamas, which was really tragic, just out of nowhere. So rest in peace, Aaliyah, and shout out to her family.
On the street, everybody seems to think that y'all are either girlfriend or boyfriend, or cousins, or friends. let's just get the record straight.
Well, no, we're not related at all. No, we're not. We're just very close. He's my best friend.
Rumors about you being married and stuff like that. Was there any truth to that?
Man, you are so late.
I know, but you know what it is? It's like, I just had to ask it though.
Nah, because like the fans, they know. You know what I mean? Like my fans that I love you, thank you for supporting me. They know. Like you need to get like an old vibe or something. And like
right.
Get the answer because that's old. I'm single.
Plane crash should be accidental.
Should be.
Why would any testimony about what happened leading up to it need to be covered under a non-disclosure agreement if there wasn't foul play?
Wendy Williams is finally speaking out, claiming to reveal evidence that Kelly allegedly hid about Aaliyah's death before he was sent to prison. And, according to her, the receipts point to people who made the singer's life incredibly difficult. Wendy was known to have a close connection to Kelly and even executive produced a biopic about Aaliyah, which gave her access to a significant amount of information that many believe is still not widely known. Some have even speculated that this could be why she faced pushback within the industry, because she may have known too much, and not everyone trusted her to stay silent.
Do you like teenage girls?
When you say teenage, how old are we talking?
Alright, so as most of you already know, Aaliyah tragically died in a plane crash in the Bahamas after filming her music video Rock the Boat on August 25, 2001, at just 22 years old. As soon as the news broke, people began speculating that there was more to the story than what was being reported, and many believed something didn't add up. There were also claims that powerful men in the industry had been trying to get close to Aaliyah even before she turned 18, which only fueled further suspicion. Some allegations suggest that Aaliyah didn't want to get on the plane and had made that clear multiple times. According to these claims, she was allegedly given sedatives without her consent and later carried onto the aircraft while unconscious. It has also been suggested that this information was not publicly disclosed at the time because of concerns about how people would react. These claims gained more attention when Kingsley Russell, who was reportedly 13 years old at the time, shared his account in a book. He alleged that Aaliyah was taken from a van and boarded onto the plane while asleep, saying she didn't even realize she was being put on board, and that she had not wanted to take the flight.
She didn't choose to get on that plane. This who signed NDAs? Why would you need to sign a non-disclosure agreement about a plane crash and what happened leading up to it?
But here's where things get even messier. Even before Aaliyah's death, she was reportedly involved in complicated situations with several men in the industry, and some people have speculated about their influence on her life. Names that often come up in these discussions include Kelly and Jay-Z. According to claims made by Dame Dash, Jay-Z's former close friend, there was tension in the past when Dash was in a relationship with Aaliyah. He alleged that Jay-Z tried to pursue her behind his back, but she turned him down, which reportedly caused friction between them. Adding to the controversy, Jay-Z continued to collaborate with Kelly even after serious allegations about his past relationship with a young Aaliyah had surfaced. Despite the backlash, the two went on to create a joint project, The Best of Both Worlds, and toured together. These events have remained widely discussed over the years, though many of the claims continue to be debated and are not fully verified.
Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce.
But it gets even worse from here. According to various claims, tensions between Jay-Z and Kelly escalated during their tour. Some rumors suggest that Kelly was allegedly threatening to expose damaging information, which added to the conflict between them. These stories gained attention just weeks into the tour when Kelly abruptly walked off stage during a performance at Madison Square Garden. He later claimed that there were individuals in the crowd with firearms and that he feared for his life. Soon after, he left the tour and filed a $75 million lawsuit against Jay-Z for breach of contract, effectively ending their already strained relationship. Adding to the speculation, reports later surfaced that someone who was incarcerated with R. Kelly claimed that Kelly believed Jay-Z was behind the alleged threat at Madison Square Garden. According to that account, he said he had been receiving warnings and felt targeted in the days leading up to the incident. The controversy doesn't stop there. An interview from 2002 between Nas and Wendy Williams also drew attention, as Nas made strong accusations regarding Jay-Z's alleged involvement in the broader situation surrounding R. Kelly and Aaliyah. These claims have circulated for years, though many remain unverified and continue to be widely debated.
Yo, don't put up no movies. I said, that's not my style. That's not what I'm going to do. Yeah, I could have put up movies. I could have showed the R. Kelly video that everybody's talking about, made fun of it, and said, yo, Jay's hanging out. When Jay and them was in there doing basketball boys, you can't tell me Jay didn't see a 14-year-old girl come in the studio and sit on R. Kelly's lap. No. You can't tell me, you won't sit here and tell me that working on that album, that he ain't never seen no 14-year-old girl come in the vicinity?
My belief is that anybody who's worked with him and been in his cipher has seen it go down.
You've seen it go down.
Yeah.
It's wrong. I've been around R. Kelly, and I pay for that, brother. I've been on a tour with him. It didn't last too long, but I've been around him. I didn't see no 14-year-old, but I talked to the man, and I've seen there's a little problem there. The brother needs help, and I pay for him. But if I sit there and did an album about women with him, I'm definitely maybe indulgent. He had to be indulgent for 14-year-olds, man. That's what I'm saying. What I'm here for the people, man. I'm here to talk the truth. And I'm on
Up until this point, no one really knew just how deep the situation surrounding Aaliyah went. But when Nas spoke out, it definitely caught Wendy Williams' attention and motivated her to find out what really happened to Aaliyah. And, according to Wendy, that's exactly what she did. In 2014, Wendy took things a step further by executive producing a Lifetime biopic titled Aaliyah, the Princess of R&B. The project sparked controversy, as many of Aaliyah's fans were upset, feeling that Wendy was exploiting her story for profit. While some may argue that was part of the motivation, it was also during the production of this biopic that Wendy reportedly uncovered much of what she knows today about Aaliyah's death. You may remember that viral moment of Wendy breaking down emotionally. That clip later became a meme. While people now find it funny, at the time it wasn't a joke. She was reacting to the harsh backlash and criticism the biopic received. According to her, she was trying to expose the truth about Aaliyah's death, but many people dismissed her intentions, accusing her of trying to make money off the tragedy. The situation became so intense that she eventually had to publicly address the controversy and defend her work.
I see my Aaliyah movie broke the internet this weekend. Everybody got an opinion. Well, I must tell you, whether you loved or hate, you watched. It was the second highest rated movie on all of cable this year so far. Thank you.
What the?
Lifetime, but all of cable. And I must say, Flowers in the Attic was number one, or is number one, yeah. And then Us. So thank you. We all have opinions, but I must say, if you still want to see the Aaliyah movie, it comes on tonight at 8 o'clock on Lifetime. Thank you.
Did this manly Kermit the Frog just brag about that horrible movie?
And by the way, you, Alexandra Shipp, did a terrific job as Aaliyah.
I guess she's still on that.
Now, it's unclear exactly what Wendy discovered while making the biopic, since she wasn't able to include everything she learned for legal reasons. However, some believe there were efforts to silence her before she had the chance to speak openly. As usual, people had their own opinions. One person said, "If Aaliyah were alive today, I believe she would have come forward and told the truth about R. Kelly. She would have been older and had time to reflect. He took advantage of her, just as he has been accused of doing with other young girls." Another person commented, "I wish Aaliyah's family had taken action years ago to stop him. That could have prevented him from harming other girls. But I'm guessing this wasn't the first time he targeted Aaliyah. You don't start being a predator out of the blue." Now, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about Aaliyah allegedly being forced onto that plane without her consent? And do you believe this could have been a deliberate plan to get rid of her, as Wendy claims? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.